Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Flyer69, coming with you guys today. Episode 23 of the Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode, and we have a very, very big episode here. We need to fix and clean up some shit after the absolute monstrosity that we faced last playoffs last season against the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round. We looked absolutely horrendous. I mean, fucking Sam Gagner. Oh, that motherfucker. He whooped our ass in Game 6. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend go see it. Game 6, Sam Gagner absolutely bent us over and straight up fucked us. Raw. It was bad. It was so bad. And we lose in 6 to the Leafs in the first round after making the finals back-to-back years. But the problem that we faced in this season, which honestly, in my opinion, we definitely underachieved. 1,000% underachieved this season. We finished at a 45-29-8 record, 98 points. We had 305 goals for and 280 goals against. Power play 13.8%. And a problem we faced was, in the playoffs especially, not scoring enough. Giroux was our top points getter and goal scorer, which is it's a good thing, but yet again, you can also say it's a little bit concerning when a guy it's 39 years of age is your top goal scorer. That is a little bit of a problem, but yet again, he's up in the top, what is this, top 10, top 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's top 10 this past season in goals. So I guess it's okay, but still, we need more production from everyone else. And plus, Drew's getting older. He's only got maybe 1 to 2 years left in him. Zuccarello, who took a massive drop off, he's going to be gone. We're going to replace him. We're going to hope Casper Holtonen comes back in the lineup and really produces this year. He didn't do diddly shit for us. And there's a lot of holes we need to fix. And I think this core is going to look completely different this year compared to what it did last season. Now, coaching-wise, I have thought about maybe getting rid of the coach, but yet again, I think that is very stupid because he's won us a cup, he's gotten us to the finals in 2 consecutive seasons. I think that's really dumb. Then I decided not to try and trade him. However, trade him? You can't fucking trade coaches. Oh my lord. I meant to get rid of him. Now, there is a couple prospects we're looking at here. Duras here, center, and Brady Eager, right winger, two-way forward. They're both low elite, so there's something to keep an eye on. But yet again, we don't know much about this draft because I did not pay attention to scouting this year because I was so focused on, because we already have a lot of prospects. I'm not even worried about the draft. Now, a thing that I might try and do in this draft is potentially trade our first round pick for somebody that can produce day 1 in the NHL. So I'm very much going to try and do that. So on the trade block, I am putting up our first round pick to see if anyone is interested. Hey, does anyone want this pick? Anybody? Oh wait, that's 2020. I mean, no, 2028 works too. I'm willing to get rid of that. If anyone wants one of those picks, I'm open ears. I'm very open ears. It's got to be a player that I'm very interested in. I have to be intrigued. So let's waste no more time. This is going to be a big offseason video. A lot of moves are going to happen because I really want to rejuvenate this core. So let's go. Because honestly, we have so much prospects. If you haven't seen our prospect pool, I'll show you right now. It's quite stacked. Yuri Brizgalov, he's in the NHL, but still a young player. We're going to consider him into that. Casper Holtonen, Cutter Gauthier, young player. Cade Sigalet, Siggy. Damian Nielsen, I mean, he literally has not gone up in overall at all, which is a little bit of a worry. He hasn't progressed at all. Yuri Sadikov, who we drafted, a year later than him, he's progressed way quicker than he has. So, Yuri could be coming up in the NHL very soon, but we have 2 of these goated or really good young defensive prospects. Sergei Bykov, he should be coming up into the NHL relatively soon. Xavier Bolt, we drafted him 5th round in 2023. He looks like someone that can make the NHL roster in a couple of seasons. Russ Pushor, Zane Montoya, we drafted him a couple seasons ago. 2026 in the second round. We traded up for him. Wyatt Angle, he's a 20. We got him in the second round as well. We really like him. Marty Colborne. Obviously, Bobby Brink, he actually took a step up this year. One of the few players that actually took a big step up this season. We needed that. Boris Fedorov, we got him in the second. We've really hit on our second round picks in this franchise mode, which is a really good thing. Honestly, we're deep. We are deep with prospects. So I'm not too worried about getting any more prospects. It's just I want to focus and see if we can get more NHL impactful, ready players to play right now this season that can make a massive impact. Okay, first overall pick. We have the 22nd overall pick. Damn, we're a lot higher than I expected. Sheesh. All right, do we know anything about our range? All right, you got 20 Grant Homer, but know nothing about him. I know literally nothing about most of these guys. If anything, I'd be better off trading back or just getting rid of the pick in general. That would also probably be a potentially smart thing to do. Damn, Petrie. I mean, both snipers. They were both 83 overall. So Nashville and Arizona are getting some damn nice quality prospects. How about LA? How's LA looking? The 81 overall. Any of our division rivals? No. Okay, just sim to our pick here at 22. Homer did go. He was a 65 overall. I mean, Jason Gardner. I mean, maybe, but I just don't think it's a risk. I mean, it is a risk. We could look into him. Orlando Winchester. I mean, he could be someone pretty good. Jalen Timmons. I'm not. Yet again, we don't know much about these guys. Now, I'm gonna look at every team's trade block because if there's someone that I am very intrigued by, I've already said this. I'm going to try and make a move. I really want to try and get NHL ready players right now. Anybody here that I'm interested in, Boone, no thank you. Sidney Crosby, go fuck yourself. No thank you. Jacob Chinkrin, that would be interesting. Jacob Chinkrin would be interesting. He would have 1 year left on his deal after the season. His value's not that high. He adds a lot defensively, which at times we struggled. That could be something I could do. That could definitely be something I could do. Get him out of the hellhole that is Arizona. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. So, okay, I like the Chinkrin potential possibility there. And we might be able to get a little more out of that, too. So, that might Zach Werenski, but he gets paid $9.5 million, and he would have 1 year left on his deal. You're better off going for Jacob Chinkrin. He's cheaper, even though, yeah, they're both 1 year deals. But he's cheaper and has less value. So, I think Werenski would have to be off the board as much as I would love him. I just think we'd be better off going for Chinkrin. Nuge, $4.8 million, but he's 34 years of age. Yet again, want them to be a little younger. He'd have 2 years left on that deal. Okay, I mean, that's something we could look at, but I don't really want to. It's Mikey Anderson. Yeah, Mikey Anderson. He could be pretty decent. What's his contract? He didn't have a good semi. He has 1 year left at 4.2. Okay, how old was he? 28. Yeah, I'm better off with Chinkrin. 1,000%. Yanni Gord. No, thank you. Nope. Adam Pellick and Ryan Pollock. They're a little too older for me to be willing to give up our first round pick. Now, Lafreniere. No. I mean, his value's down, but I'm not getting rid of the first round pick for him. Josh Norris. No. Pittsburgh, no. Especially, I'm not making a trade. Pittsburgh, no way. Tony D'Angelo, golly, we trade him here, right? We traded him to Boston, then he went to Seattle. I mean, he's done phenomenal things for that Seattle Kraken team. Wow, had a career seasons for them. Good for him. Jared McCann, okay, is his contract done? Yeah, okay. No wonder why his value is so low, because his contract's up. If he had another year on it, I would have pounced on that in a heartbeat. 1,000%. Nope. Nope. Alright, yeah. Okay, I really like the Chinkrin idea. Jacob Chinkrin, we can potentially just trade the pick and get him. I think that would be a potential smart thing. God damn, I have no picks this year. Absolutely none. Alright, I'm willing to get rid of a prospect. Not really a prospect, but like Isaac Ratcliffe. I think that I'm very much willing to do that. Ratcliffe and our first round pick for Jacob Chinkrin any chance to retain salary, any shot at all, even if it's like this much, just help us a little bit. Will this go through? Actually, I want to try and throw in another pick. Listen, I'm a finesser. I want to try and finesse them as much as I can. Throw in a fourth. If not, I'm going to take off that 4th round pick. Rejected. Okay. Take off the 4th. We should have ourselves. No, we don't have ourselves a deal. All right. I'm going to take off the retention. Maybe that helps a little bit. Maybe. All right. Still. Okay. We will throw in a 6th in a couple seasons. Will that do the trick? Yes, it will. Jacob Chinkrin to the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. We trade the pick. I did not want to use it necessarily. We got Chinkrin in the deal. I think that's a great move for us. Helps us defensively when we've been a little bit treacherous. We've had our moments defensively where I wasn't sure what we should do. Obviously, just look at the defense right now. You got Yuri Brzgalov, Jacob Chinkrin, Ivan Provorov, Sanheim, and then you have York and whoever we throw in at the 6th defenseman, which has been a little bit of a troubling point for us. Manson was okay. He wasn't crazy. He was okay for us. He got better as the season progressed, but he really started off poorly. Matthias Norlinder, he did not work out. Travis Dermott, he was very good for us. So he'll probably be that 6th defenseman more than likely. Kevin Ball, he's fallen off. Yuri Sadikov is probably coming for that spot very, very soon, though. So maybe one more year at Dermott, and then Sadikov comes in. Or O'Rourke would like to maybe get in there very soon because he did pretty well in the AHL this year. So we have a lot of good young defensemen. I love the move with Chinkrin. He's going to really tighten up defensively, and that's going to help us so much. So much defensively. I really love that move. Yeah, he only has 1 year left on the deal, but I generally don't care. He's going to help a lot. Comrie, how many years do you have left? All right, he's still here. That's good. Hart is still an 87. Forward wise, obviously we're not gonna be able to do anything else. I'm not gonna trade our picks anymore. We're gonna use our 2nd round pick. Pick number 54. What do we want to do here? Carter Fear, good enough. There's a star next to it. Top 9 forward, medium, could be worse. That's okay. And then our last pick of the draft. Jeez, Ron Boys. Or should we go with one of these Canadians here? He's 17, Holden. I don't think he'll be that good. Huh. Let's go with Aaron Jennings. No. He's going to be shit. Let's just go with Johnny Ramo. How would he be? He's dog shit. Okay, just some draft. Like I said, draft didn't matter. Free agency is where it's going to matter forward-wise. This is where it's going to matter big time. Resign phase. Very curious to see how this is going to go. NHL assistant coach. Our associate should be getting ready for a head coaching job probably next season. I'll probably let him go and get a head coaching job. Definitely. We want to keep him around. Oh, we only got 580,000. All I can do here is 580, bro. All I can do. I can't give you much more. We're broke. We're very much broke. All right, Yuri Brzgalov needs a contract extension. We have 17 million cap space. Oh yeah, we can definitely give him the money, whatever money he wants. And how much? That's 5 by 5. We could probably even get that to a 4.5 times 5 actually. How about 4.5 times 5? And if not, we'll give you what you want. DeBrusk 2.9 times 2. Well, 2.7 times 2. I'm being a little. Trying to be a little maneuver, trying to create a little bit of cap space. Norlinder, we're going to let go. Manson, we're going to let go. We're going to let both of these guys go. We're going to cut Norlinder just to make up roster space. We're going to try and re-sign Travis Dermott to a 1 year deal, at least, just a 1 year deal. Zuccarello, you were really bad for us at the end there. I mean, I might let Zook go and then look at our options and free agency and return back. I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Evgeny Svechnikov, he doesn't want to say, I'm not paying you $2 million. No, thank you. Kevin Ball, I'd like to keep you around for 2 years. Ronnie, it's hard. Yes, sir. Igor Zamula, yep, we want you back. He's been rocky in real life. He hasn't been that good. Yep. Damn. I gave you the amount of money. I gave you 580. It's what we have. DeBrusk, you're not happy here? You don't want to be a part of this anymore. Huh. Okay, we've got you a Stanley Cup. Okay, and we got you 2 finals appearances. Interesting, okay. Very interesting. I'm not too happy, Kevin Ball. Alright. If you want to leave, you can leave. I'll just bring back Manson if I need to. I guess if I gotta do what I gotta do. You've been very mid. You could probably use a breath of fresh air. Probably. Oh my, no, we ain't bringing him back. No, sorry. I'll just give you 3 times 2 DeBrusque. Make you happy, okay? Because you are a pretty damn good player. Manson, bye-bye, buddy. I am not giving you that. No, thank you. Gregor, I mean, I'll give you that. I don't care. Zook, we're not going to extend. Shvechnikov, bye-bye. Dermott did re-sign. Ball, I'll give you a 1-year deal, 1.4. I think that should convince them. If not, then just leave. Just leave. We don't need you. We generally do not need you. If you want to be that much of a pansy pussy, we don't need you. We literally don't need you. Alright, DeBrusque resigns. Kevin Ball resigned. Noah Gregor, you can leave. I genuinely do not care. Not like you. You're an AHL player anyway. Not like you affected this team. A lot of, like I said, a lot of changes coming in this offseason. A lot of changes. Well, at least I think there's going to be. There's no guarantee, but I want there to be. Alright, let's see what we got here. What I really want is a number 1 center. And obviously Nico Heischer's here, and he could potentially do that. But yet again, he also wants $11.3 million, so that's not going to happen. Yeah. I mean, Eric Brandstrom wants $13.4 million times 6 years. Who the fuck do you think you are? Prime Erik Karlsson? I mean, what is your stat lines looking like? Well, what are... Yeah, you're not worth that money. Whoever gives you that money, they're absolutely stupid and oblivious. Absolutely oblivious. 1,000%. Owen Tippett. He's not really done much with anywhere he's gone, but we could bring him back for cheap. And I'm interested. I am interested, actually, bringing Owen Tippett back, because maybe he bounces back. Tyler Seguin could be an interesting move. Connor McMichael, he seemed to be dropped in... okay, he's RFA. No, we can't do that. Quentin Byfield. Now, this would be interesting. This would be very much interesting if I could snag him from the Kings. It depends. It very much depends. His stats are pretty good. I think he would fit in pretty well. We have to go up a first-round pick, right? This your second? That's it? That's something I am very intrigued with. Very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. We can get... This is something I really like. Quentin Byfield per 4 years? Ooh. I've been wanting that number 1 center, and he has the room to develop into that. He hasn't really hit his potential in LA, so this actually makes sense. If I just have to get rid of our 2nd-round pick, absolutely. And if we need to make up cap space, we can probably trade Cam York. That's pretty stupid. I mean, maybe. I don't know if that's necessarily stupid, but Kevin Hayes, his contract's coming off the books very soon. I mean, we'll have money. Not like we won't have any money. We can just trade someone that's like kind of useless. I wouldn't say Jeannot's useless, but we could trade him. Logan Stanley. Alright, we can mess around with the cap space a little bit. Yeah, we're going to make a play at Quentin Byfield. I really love that. If all I got to do is give up a 2nd-round pick, absolutely. Yes, I will definitely do that. I want him for 4 to 5. Alright, 4 years, 4.9. We're going to try it. I'm willing to give up our 2nd-round pick. I don't care. I want to get this done. If I can get him, that is fantastic. That will help this team a lot if we can get another really good young center. Now, is there anyone else that intrigues me? Defensively, we're not going for anybody. I did say Owen Tippett, and it still does intrigue me. But we're going to keep looking. I might be looking for more sort of playmaker. And speaking of playmaker, we got Jacob Voracek here that could potentially come back to Philadelphia and his career here. That would be interesting. Pair up him and Giroux one last time. You could do that. He fits the team. He just wants a little bit too much money. And we're going to be a little tight on money. So I don't know about that. I really don't. Ovi, I mean, yeah, but we don't have the money for him. So that's not going to happen. Anthony Beauvillier, Miles Wood. No, I'm not crazy for most of those guys. I really like the Byfield move, but we can definitely go for Tippett. We can definitely go for Arvidsson. No, not Arvidsson, but like, yeah, Tippett, Voracek could be definitely good options. I mean, Brendan Gallagher. Vinny Hinostroza, no thank you. Sammy Blay, no. Okay. What about goaltender? Spencer Knight's here, really. He's RFA. Yeah, I was about to say, no way in hell he's a UFA. There's a lot of good goaltenders here for someone if they need goalie. Hey, go hit up the market. There's a good potential chance there. Low elite, 55 overall, Dallas Yandel. He could be undrafted free agent. Okay. 19 years of age. Could he be anything? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, maybe we look at him. Maybe not. Nathan Gauthier. He's here. But, I mean, good luck getting him off of them. Peyton Krebs. Was this NHL stats? I mean, he hasn't really flourished in the NHL, so maybe you can get him. Francisco Pinelli. Interesting. Very interesting here. Okay, but he hasn't really panned out either. Henrik Lapierre. Tyson Forrester, we let him go because he wasn't getting opportunities here, which we did the right thing for him at least. Gabe Velarde, is he a UFA? He is, but I'd rather have Byfield. I know he has higher potential. I'd rather have Byfield. Definitely rather have Quentin Byfield. Just trying to see if I can fill up the HL. I'm not bringing you back. And how the hell is he an 85? That's just wild to me. That is just wild. I mean, the injuries derailed his career, but, like, still. He should not be an 85. No shot in hell he should be an 85. We're definitely going to look at Owen Tippett. I think we're going to bring him back. 2-year deal. Let's go 2 years. 2 years. And then we can maybe do something just in case if he does play shitty again. He did not play too hot for us the years he was here. However, he could potentially help us now. So I'm basically hoping he's going to help us now. And maybe we'll go from there. Obviously, Holtonen's a sniper too. And you could go, Chris Kreider wants too much money. But I would love for Chris Kreider. I'm not going to lie. Now that I look at this, I should have went for Kreider instead of Tippett. I mean, you could still go for Kreider, but he wants a lot of money. All right, let's just sim along. Let's see what happens. Can we snag Quentin Byfield? That's what I want to know. Can we get Quentin Byfield here in Philadelphia to be our top 2 centers? I have decided to accept your offer as presented, but it's because they can match my offer. Yeah, so he does accept the offer, but will LA match? I would assume they would. Owen Tippett, welcome back to Philadelphia. Pierre-Luc Dubois. I don't want him. I want Byfield. I don't want Dubois. I want Byfield. Can we get Quentin Byfield? Please, LA. Please sell. Please sell. Please. Alright, keep simming. Come on. Jesus. How long does this take? I want to know. Has been matched. Damn. They did match it. Fuck. They matched our offer. Quentin Byfield stays in LA. Well, that's just shitty. Very shitty. Okay, now I don't know what to do because some of the centers might be off the board. Sagan's still here, but he's old. I want young. I want youth. I mean, Pinelli's here, but what the fuck's he gonna do for us? Not much. That sucks. No. Jared McCann, no, I don't view him as our number 1 center like Quentin Byfield could have been. Fuck. What about Chris Kreider? Is he still around here somewhere? He probably got signed, didn't he? He definitely got fucking signed. Oh my. Oh, this is... I simmed too far. I simply just simmed way too far, yeah. I was just banking on him not being matched. Alright, trades. Colin Miller got traded. Who cares? Signings. Let's see. Dostal goes to Colorado. Good for him. Don't care. John Marino to Winnipeg. Yeah, fuck. We could have had Quentin Byfield. That would have been a really good signing. Brendan Gallagher to Boston. That just feels illegal. That just feels so illegal. Brendan Gallagher to Boston. Oh my god. Owen Tippett. Yep, there he is. Pierre Engvall. Andrew Pecky. Gabe Velarde to Nashville. Nolan Patrick to Tampa Bay. Connor McMichael stays. Christian Dvorak to Pittsburgh. Damon Severson. Ovi to the Red Wings. Interesting. Very interesting. Mackenzie Weegar to the Kings. Philip Deneau to the Avalanche on a 1-year deal. John Gibson to the Sharks. Nico Heischer to the Florida Panthers. Okay, they just got even beefier. Okay. Drake Batherson to Vegas. Klim Kostin, he goes back to St. Louis. Nashville signs Eric Brandstrom. How stupid are they? That is such a bad deal. Almost 13 was almost 14 million times 6. Stupid. No wonder why they're the worst team in the league. Colorado, you spiteful son of a bitch. Matt Zuccarello goes to Colorado. Okay. Are they just trying to get back at us or some shit? They want Zuccarello now. Okay, they saw what he did for us and they want him, even though he was not that... I mean, he was okay, but he was kind of mid. Pietrangelo goes back to Vegas. Chris Kreider to Vegas. Okay, Crosby to the Canucks. That is just weird. That is weird. Really weird. Okay, trade block. I need to look. We need to go through this trade block. Anything here that I am remotely intrigued by needs to be a center or at least a winger that can play top 6. Taylor Hall, Jack Studnicka. I mean, Carter Verhaeghe. Ooh, Verhaeghe. Okay, interesting. This would be an interesting move. Carter Verhaeghe, Jesper Bachfist. Okay. Boston does have some weapons for us to go after. No, we don't need another sniper. We would need someone like a playmaker, Taylor Hall, or a two-way forward, Studnicka. He's younger. How has his sim looked? He actually has some decent sims. Now, he's not the first-line center we kind of crave and really need, but he'd be a really good addition, though. So we'll look into that. Depending on what we'd have to give up. I'll also look back at free agency before we do any other moves. Keep looking. Detroit, they're trying to trade Ovi after signing him. That's just stupid. I mean, you can go for Nuge. Yet again, I want someone a little bit on the younger side, so we're not going to do that. Then Sink, no one here. Mackenzie Weegar, Mikey Anderson, nope. Montreal, nope. Edward Sale, nope. Pierre-Luc Dubois, I mean... He hasn't even had good sims. I'd rather go for Jack Studnicka. No shot in hell I'm doing that. No, thank you. Keep moving along. Anybody. No, they're all defense. We got our defenseman that we wanted. Keep moving along. John Tavares. No, he got too much money and plus too old. Nick Schmaltz. Too much money. Yeah. And too long of a deal. No, we can't do that. Alright. So we go to Boston. We'll look into Studnicka. He's at least 28 times 4. He has a decent contract. He could work here in Philadelphia. At least I'm hoping he can work. Because he's had some good sims. He's gotten better almost every season. Every NHL season. Yeah, every NHL season he's gotten better. And you put him here in Philly, maybe he gets even better. However, there's options in free agency we can look at and maybe assess, okay, would this fit the team? Would this make sense? Jared McCann, no, that would not make any sense. Plus, we don't even have the money for him. Tyler Seguin, though, for as a rental? Short term, I should say. He would definitely work short term. Yet again, I want a long-term piece, but yet again, I have no other options. I'm kind of dealt in a situation where Seguin would be the best fit here in Philly because we need another center that can maybe create plays and score. And then you go to next year's free agency class. Okay, maybe we prepare for next year. All right, upcoming year. Dougie Hamilton, Clayton Keller, anybody here? Yeah, he's not going to be a free agent. Center-wise. Bolt, Verhaeghe, yeah, yet again, it's another mid-ass class. Dvorsky's not going to be there. Savoy's not going to be there. Maybe Robertson, but is he going to be that number one center that we're going to really need? No. Maybe Kirby Dach, but he's not a number one center. So, I don't know. I really believe that we're in a tough situation, definitely. I'm about 2 years out. McKinnon, Shane Wright, Larkin, yeah, but they're all going to be older. Lundell would maybe be a good, and at that point, Eklund, but that's just so far out. We can't be focusing on that. We got to focus on now. And I want younger players, but yet again, I want to go after Tyler Seguin, and he's 35 years of age. He's not that young. I mean, we need guys that are going to produce right away. I mean, Pinelli, he's got really good puck skills, but is that going to generate anything for us? He had a really good small sample size in 2025, 2026. So that could be something to take a look at. He had a really good small sample size. Left wing, winger-wise, not really. I mean, I wanted Kreider, but he was gone. Voracek, maybe. I just want to look at our forwards real quick. Look at the forwards we have already here. We brought back Tippett. Okay. What do we need? What do we genuinely need? I mean, Holton, he's going to be playing NHL no matter what this year. We have to have him play. Cutter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you get one more, preferably you would go for Sagan, and then I guess Jeannot wouldn't play, which would be okay. Yeah, I think we'd be okay not having Jeannot play, but Jeannot didn't play that bad this year, so I mean, but yet again, you get Sagan on 1-year deal, see what happens. You know what I mean? I think we go for Sagan, 1-year deal. Let's just see what happens. Maybe he's really good for us. Maybe. We're hoping. I don't know. He could be really ass, and he could really set the team back. That's also a possibility. He has gotten worse over the past couple seasons, but yet again, he's played in Dallas. That is true. He has played in Dallas, so that could be something to take into consideration. And, I mean, everyone else here is just old. They're all older. I mean, there's not a lot of youth left. I think you go for Sagan, 1-year deal. Let's see what he's got. Simple as that. Maybe he does something really good for us. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. We need another center, at least in my opinion we do. We need another top-end center. Maybe he can help us offensively. We beefed up defensively with the Jacob Chikrin trade. I love that. Also, I want to check view contracts. Okay. Sagan does sign here in Philadelphia. Okay, good. Alright, Farabee, he does not want an extension, but how much does he even want? Oh! Yikes! Oh, 10.6 mil for Farabee. Whew. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford that. I don't know. Chikrin, he wants... That's a pretty good deal for him. We can get him at. We're going to try and maybe make sure that could be a little cheaper. Definitely. Why is Cutter Gauthier dropped in overall? Just noticed that. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Giroux, he wants more money, but yeah, again, he's gonna retire at the end of this year. I believe this is his last year. One last hurrah for Giroux. Let's go for a cup. We know this. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like his last season. We want to make sure. Yeah, we have. I mean, Sagan could potentially play wing as well. I mean, Gauthier's more of a winger. We use him on the wing. We could probably pair up. We're basically hoping that Holtonen gets his shit together. That's what we have to hope for. We have made some big moves this offseason in hopes to really beef up this team. We have done that, and I'm happy we've done that. Oh my god, look at all these defensemen that are all still here. Sheesh. Wow, that's a lot of defensemen. Okay, I might go for one more depth signing at forward. That could be more like a tougher guy or just a two-way forward. Grunstrom, I mean, maybe. Warren Fogle, maybe. Grunstrom, I mean, he's mid, very mid. Tyler Benson, he could be a decent acquisition. Maybe. I don't know. Max Jones, I think I would like this. I'm going to go for Max Jones. Sign him for a 2-year deal. Why not? Bring him in. Bring him in. Obey Q Bell, the guy that dropped the cup. If we do win the cup, keep him away from it. Keep him away. Sim. I think we're good right now. I'm kind of happy with the moves we made. Obviously, I'm really bummed out that we couldn't get Quentin Byfield. Max Jones, welcome to Philadelphia. I am bummed that we couldn't get Byfield, but we tried. We tried. We couldn't get him. It is what it is. Hypothetically, LA, what would I have to give up for him? Just out of curiosity. What would I have to give up for him? Frost, Sagan, Comrie? I mean, no, I wouldn't do that. I'm very curious. Very curious. If there's a trade package I can make. I know they probably shouldn't do this. I'm just very curious. Very curious. It seems like they're rebuilding. I could be wrong. I have no idea how good they were last year. Generally, no, they were trash. Okay, they were very bad. And he hasn't really panned out for them. So I think a fresh scenery would work for Byfield. So maybe we do try and make a move. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Oh, yeah, we can definitely get a move done. Oh, yeah. If I really want Byfield that bad, we can easily get a move done. 1,000%. Oh, yeah. I could get Sagan in a second and something else, and that would be the deal. I could easily get Byfield if I really want to. I can easily get him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. He definitely deserves a fresh scenery, for sure. I mean, you look. He's had really troubling, plus minuses and stats and everything else. He's really struggled in LA. You would think, okay, get him that fresh scenery. We'll give them an offer with Sagan so they get a center replacement. Honestly, we get his contract off the books. Or we keep Sagan and trade somebody else that has a bigger contract. That could also work too, but personally I would rather get rid of Sagan, to be honest. Yeah, I'd rather get rid of Sagan. Would I? Would I rather get rid of Sagan? Okay, I'm second questioning myself. I mean, Sagan would actually add a lot for 1 year. He would actually, 1 year, Sagan would, even if he's like third line, he would add a lot. He really would. Alright, what about, I'm going to try a second and Sagan for Byfield. Rejected, okay, I kind of figured that. What about, I don't want to give up more picks, because I'm already giving up a lot of them almost every year. What about Jeannot? I mean, if they want Jeannot, have him. I mean, not like he's going to make that much of a difference on this team. We are creating more cap space by doing this, so. Rejected, okay. I'm willing to give you guys one more pick. If you don't take this, I'm basically not trying to get him no more. There's no point if you guys don't take this. Sagan, Jeannot, a second and a fifth. If you guys don't take this, maybe I throw in Wyatt Angle and call it a day. And, you would have to take out Jeannot in the fifth, I would say. Rejected, okay. We'll throw an Angle. If not, then go fuck yourselves, LA. I'm not doing this. Simple as that. I just simply won't. Yeah, that would definitely get the job done. I wouldn't even have to throw in Sagan. I mean, no, I probably would, actually. We could throw in Fedorov. He's a little older. I'd rather throw in Fedorov. I'm not going to lie. Fedorov, we can take out that second. And we can just make it like a 4th round pick. Maybe next year. I think that would actually maybe get it close to done. Maybe. Maybe close. Maybe. Fuck it. We'll try it. Rejected. Okay. What about adding Jeannot? I'm not doing more than this. Not doing more than this. You guys can go fuck yourselves so you don't do this. Reject. Alright. Kick rocks. I'm not trying. I tried. But I'm not trying no more. I'm not getting rid of all that much for Quentin Byfield. Who could potentially, as much as I would love to get him, we could fix him here. Yes, we could easily fix him. But, like, if I probably gave up Wide Angle, we probably would have got him. But, yeah, if I gave up him, we probably would have got him. What about Studnicka? We can get him. I mean, we got Sagan. So, yeah, that's kind of out the window. Unless they were trying to put him on the trade block. I think we're not done looking at Byfield, but because he definitely would, be a really good fit here in Philly because we need that number one center probably of the future. He would definitely fit that 1,000%. We are still interested. I'm going to keep an eye out on him. I'm going to keep an eye out. We'll see what happens, but we're going to sim to the regular season. We're going to sim. Maybe I'll look into it a little more, and we'll get to it, okay? We will get to it. Award-wise, I did not look at this. President's Trophy was the Penguins. Obviously, the Cup went to the Jets. No one went back-to-back. Good. Wait, no. Well, Avalanche did. From real life in 2023. Sabres, Jets, Art Ross. The Hart goes to Willie Nee. Dougie gets to Norris. Lady Bing, Huberdeau. Pat Murley goes to for the Calder. Nikolai Ehlers, Conn Smythe. Juicy Sorrows, Vezina. Brandon Carlo, Masterson. Blues coach gets the Jack Adams, Ryan O'Reilly, Selke, Ted Lindsay, Willie Nylander, and Maurice Richard, Austin Matthews. Yep, I don't want to see them Leafs at all. Alright, I'm actually curious. I need to look into this. Where is Sam Gagner? I need to keep an eye out for this son of a bitch. Is he still in Toronto? Is he still in Toronto? I hope. I hope not. I hope he's out of the league. I hope he's out of the league. That old son of a bitch. Well, they got Tyson Forster now, Noel Gregor. So, he's in the AHL now. We shouldn't have to deal with him no more. Good. Keep him where he belongs. Good. Good. Ooh. Okay. Good. Keep him away from me. I don't want to see his name. I don't want to think about him. I want nothing to see and do with him again. Thankfully, he's going to be buried in the AHL and be useless and stuck in mediocrity for the rest of his career. Good. Send him to Europe, actually. Get him out of North America, please. I don't want to see no more of him. Alright, here are the lines we're rocking with. The top 6 looks good. I mean, we had this to start out last year and it didn't work out, but I think Holtonen's going to step up. I think he'll bounce back after he got the little bit of a sense and idea of how the NHL played, and he didn't really do too hot, but now he has an understanding. Now he understands, okay. And then he had another year to develop, and now he's ready to go. At least I'm hoping he's ready to go. We have him at the left wing, so because he's lined up better, because if he shoots off the left side, he's right-handed, he'll have better one-timers. So we got Konechny, Couturier, Cutter Gauthier, first line, second line, Casper Holtonen, Claude Giroux, Joel Farabee. Actually, I'm kind of considering doing this. Gauthier, Giroux, Holtonen, then go Frost, Sagan, Tippett, and then DeBrusk, Hayes, Brink. I think, well, since Cutter has regressed in overall for whatever reason, I think this would be potentially a better fit to start off the season. Try out something different offensively. Because Farabee was really good last year. Why don't we try this? Get that stacked up first line. Third line, we got Sagan down the middle. We got our captain on the fourth line, and it just is what it is. I mean, he's washed. He's finished. he's definitely finished. And Carter Hart's the goaltender. Power play. I like our power play. Giroux, Konechny, Cutter Gauthier, Yuri Brizgalov, and Casper Holtonen. We're giving him all the chances in the world. I'm literally giving him so many chances. If he can't succeed, I just don't know what to do. I genuinely would not know what to do. They don't have Farabee on the power play. You kidding me? That is just disgusting. The disrespect to Farabee. Absolutely disrespectful. Get him in there. Captain-wise, like I said, it is indeed Kevin Hayes still. We're keeping the captains as is. Very interesting to see how the season goes. Roster moves. Anyone in the AHL, maybe I didn't even... Yeah, no, okay, yeah, we're not bringing up anybody. We have a lot of good defensemen in the AHL. Sheesh, we have a lot. No wonder why Damian Nielsen's not progressing at all. No wonder. Eve the female, I'm telling you, she's getting closer to the NHL. She's definitely getting closer. Will this work?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Holy shit, it worked. Alright. Okay. We did it. We did it. We got him. We fucking got him. We got Quentin Byfield. I told you I wasn't done looking into him. I told you I was not done. And yeah, we got the deal to go through. We didn't have to give up Fedorov. He went up quite a few overalls. I'll show you actually right now. He went up to a 77 overall. Yeah, he'll be in the NHL next year. Yeah, he's definitely going to be in the NHL next year. And I looked. I didn't want to get rid of Engel. So I'm like, okay. Marty Colborne. Okay. That's a defenseman I might be willing to get rid of. And then I'm like, all right, you get rid of that fourth, and then maybe that sixth. You just move Sagan, and then that opens up a spot for Byfield or Giroux or whoever for the third line. I think there's potential here. I genuinely believe there's a lot of potential. Now we got our young center that can help us in the future. Fresh of breath air for him. LA's rebuilding. If you want to go check that roster, I'm going to show you in a second. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for them to trade Byfield. He hasn't done anything for them, really, and he can help them a ton. And he can help us a ton with his medium elite potential. He would fit the first line, obviously, or second line, whatever. We could put him... I mean... I don't want to bury him on the third line because he needs minutes. He's going to need minutes. That's the thing. He's definitely going to need minutes, and I'm very much willing to give this a go. We can maybe do Giroux here, but then yet again, you're burying Holtonen. That's my fear now. Then you'd be just burying Casper Holtonen. That is a fear that I do have. And then maybe I'm gonna keep. What we tried. This could be deadly. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give this a go and put Frost down the middle. Holtonen, Frost, Tippett. Now there's 2 centers, 1 line. Not sure how that's going to go. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Holtonen can always move up the lineup or always move down. I think we have to give this a go. I'm going to give Byfield minutes. We're going to see how this goes to start the year. But I genuinely believe Byfield can do a lot of really good things for this team. Just give him a couple seasons. We're going to hope he finds that offensive production he did not find in LA. We're hoping. We're going to hope he finds it, flips up that extra gear. We're really banking in on him. We're banking in on him. He's got the +5. Drew can help him a lot. If we can get Drew to pair up with him and help a lot, now we're going to be looking good. My only thing right now, I really like our top 6. I definitely say it improves. It improves. Because now look at the second line. It's Farabee with Couturier and Cutter-Gauthier. I love that. Now, like I said, it's Holtonen. That's my fear now, that he's going to be buried on the third line, not playing much. That's my fear. But it is what it is. Tippett, I'm hoping he can get going. If not, I can just move some shit around. Maybe put Brink up there. Yeah, that could be a possibility. We have a ton of snipers. I think that's a thing that might have to change at some point through this season. Maybe whether it be whenever, deadline, maybe now. No, not right now, but like at the deadline. If someone like Bobby Brink does fall off a little bit, then we make some moves and maybe try and have a little bit of a more tougher structured fourth line that's a little more defensive. I think that would be pretty smart as well, because it's just a bunch of snipers on the fourth line. I think you need a little bit of a diverse type of players in your bottom 6. So I think that would help probably a lot. But our top 6, I love it. We're really hoping Drew can get Byfield on the right path. Literally, we're hoping. He still has that medium elite. He's 25. We're taking a chance. I am being bold. Yes, Seguin might be better this season. Yes, Seguin might be the better player. He might have produced more. But yet again, he's older. It would have been a 1-year deal. He's literally a short-term thing. Byfield's long-term. We're hoping he's long-term, and he can finally live up to his potential. Like I said, we've looked over his stats. He's not lived up to his potential. Now we're giving him a chance on a Stanley Cup contending team. This is his chance. New fresh breath there. A new start. He can live up to that expectation. He's got the talent around him. There's no excuse. Literally no excuse. I wouldn't trade away players that you recently added. It won't help your gym. I don't give a fuck, Scout. Shut up. This is why I want a cup and you didn't, okay? Sit down. I know what I'm doing. It's Tyler Seguin, okay? Who would you rather have? A younger, somewhat similar player style who has the same price tag and a lot of potential, even though he hasn't lived up to it, but he still has a ton of potential? Or the old fuck who might be better 1 year but then gone the next? You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta think for the future, not just now. And I think he will produce right now. Holy shit, we absolutely destroyed Columbus in that preseason game, 9-1. Whew. Okay, it's gonna be a very interesting season. Very interesting season. I am very intrigued. Very intrigued to see how this goes. I'm hoping Cutter-Gauthier gets around the right path. Hoping Couturier can have a better year than what he had last year. Hoping. Yeah, it's still at 60 points, but he's also getting older. So that's actually asking a lot from him, actually getting older in age. That is asking for a lot. Holtonen, we're hoping he takes that next step. We are hoping he takes that step up, because we can't be having 12 points in 43 games again. We cannot be having that. Yet again, we're burying him on the third line. We'll see how it goes. I don't think he'll be staying down there long, because we're eventually going to have to try and move him up the lineup. That's what's going to happen. Defensively, I love our defensive core. I really love how it looks, and I'm really excited for this season. Hopefully, Drew can help guide Byfield and really help him have a hell of a year. That's what we're hoping. We took our chance on Quentin Byfield. Hopefully it pays off. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in for the next.